Hi everyone, welcome back to World Class Inventors. This is video number 46. Today's date is June 6th, 2024. So today's topic is going to be going over a couple of definitions to clarify things for you about the inventing process. And since I've just been through pretty much a 3 or 4 year process, I can reverse engineer all of this for you and make sense of it. So today's topic is I'm going to go over the definitions of idea, provisional patent, non-provisional patent, a notice of allowance, and a patent grant. And there's a huge difference between all of them. So I'm going to run through these very quickly, and then I guess in the upcoming videos, I'm going to take each one and break it down to a deeper meaning of each term. So an idea is nothing more than something that exists in your head about an improvement or making something more utilitarian or advantageous. And you may or may not have written down your thoughts on a sheet of paper or written it up on your computer. So an idea just exists with you. Now that's taken into consideration. You're not sharing it with anybody, and you shouldn't be, not at this point. So that's an idea. A provisional patent is nothing more than you taking your idea, boiling it down, making it more specific, going on the USPTO's website, and filing for a provisional patent. Provisional patents were not a thing in the United States, and they only came about in 2013 with the America's Invent Act, where the USPTO decided to follow the global mentality of the first to file. Prior to that, the USPTO worked on the premise who was the first to invent, and then the inventor, their burden was to prove, should a conflict arise, that they came up with the idea first. And this was done basically by writing down your idea as clearly as possible, mailing it to yourself, certified mail, and never opening up the envelope. And that envelope would only be opened up during the course of an intellectual property conflict. That's all changed now. So now it's first to invent, provisional patent. You file it with the USPTO. It is nothing more than the memorialization of what exists in here or what you've written down on paper or put in your computer. That's all it is, and it's been really overwrought and overblown, and I'll get into that into the next video. So what you're pursuing really is the patent grant. And that's the one that is a non-provisional patent. That is the one with the proper figure drawings, the claims, the specification, the abstract, the detailed preferred embodiments. And it's all done based upon the template and the format and the exactitude of the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And that's controlled under the United States Code 35, and you should look it up, 35, 100, 101, 102, 103, 112, and 122. Now, I'll be doing a deep dive on all those things as well, but I'm just giving you a heads up. and your patent as submitted in a non-provisional patent application must overcome and must adhere to all of those sites that I just gave you. So after you've applied for a non-provisional patent, the one with the grant, the biggest part of that, what it's all about, is in your claims. It's all in the claims, because the claims delineate your meets and bounds, just like the four corners of a square. So the next thing that can happen to you after you've applied for a provisional, if you so choose, or a non-provisional, especially the non-provisional, only the non-provisional, you will get a notice of allowance from your examiner. That means that you've provided your examiner all the necessary information and you've put it in the proper format that the examiner will grant you the go-ahead green light to put you into the publication vortex of the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So, after you've gone back and forth with the examiner, and this can take many months or up to a few years. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme to memorialize your idea and bring it out into the public domain where you have a 20-year exclusive right. What happens after you've done battle, and it's a mental, intellectual battle with the examiner. The examiner says, okay, you've passed muster, your claims are proper, your specification is fine, you've adhered to all the 35 USC federal codes for structure in this patent application. I'm going to give you the okay, I'm going to give you my blessing, and once you pay your grant fee, then it goes into what is called the publication queue, and the patent office will publish that anywhere from a quick turnaround time of 2 months to as long as perhaps 9 months. And then it will be published as a patent grant. And when it becomes published as a patent grant, your patent will appear in the USPTO database, Google Patents will pick it up, and any of the other various databases and publication sources throughout the world will publish your patent, and it will be there for the world to see. So that's the process. That's what you're shooting for, is the patent grant. Everything before that is just the phases and what leads up to the finalized patent grant. So this entire process, this entire exercise is to end up with the patent grant, the published patent grant, which excludes all others from producing, manufacturing, marketing, and using any of the elements that are found in your claims. And I'll be breaking all that down for you. So I thought I would just start off with that one. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.